Hello, everybody? Hello? Oh, shiz, it's not working. Oh my gosh. Hello? Oh my gosh, it's not working. Interesting. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, cool. All right.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh my gosh, my Google. All right, let's see if this will work for me tonight. Sorry, I'm using OBS, and I'm not very good at it, so be patient with me as I pull this up real quick. Interesting. Hi guys, sorry about this. I'm getting everything set up right now. Let's see, what's the stream key? Hello everybody. While I get set up, you guys go ahead and grab your art supplies and I will be ready in a second. Sorry, it's just not popping up for some reason and I do not know the reason. Weird. Channels, which channel? Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure why it's not working. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm here. It's just my thing won't pull up. So give me a second or two. Okay. Trying to see if you guys can see me now. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure why it's not working. It's just not working, and I don't know why. Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, it's working. I did it. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. Oh my gosh, that took forever, but I figured it out. All right, we got this. Oh my gosh. All right. Hello, everybody. We are ready. And guys, look, I figured out how to do this. So now I can draw like this, and you guys don't have to look at the awful monitor. All right. I'm here. Yay. Okay. So if you read the Discord thing, today we are working on redraws. This is a quick sketch I did. I didn't have a lot of time today, so I just did a quick sketch. We're going to try to redraw some of the work today and we are going to do a few things. We have a few games planned. I'm going to force my sister to come help us with the games, and I am going to also do a Q&A, so you guys can ask me questions. The Q&A is actually for our, we reached a fundraiser goal, so that was really exciting. I was really grateful. I was like, oh my gosh, they care. It was so sweet. So it was really exciting for me. I was like, yes, finally, I feel like I'm moving somewhere in my, I guess, my art career. All right, I'm sending the link in the Discord so everybody can come. Here's a link to the YouTube live. So everyone can come. All right, let's get started. That's done. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I pulled up a few references for you guys. Yay! Yeah. All right. So I pulled up a few references that I thought were going to be really fun to redraw today. So you guys might see your work here. That might be cool. You might see some of your work, and that might be really cool. So I thought we'd start with the basics. Let's start with hands and then go on to muscles. I feel like hands are a really nice intro to what we're going to do today. And then we're going to jump to muscles, which is a little more confusing. So I'm assuming most of you guys have either been to at least one of my lives or have watched one of my lesson videos. So we're going to go a little bit fast today. But if you have not watched those things are on this YouTube channel. So you can go after the live, go watch them, or just pop them up. Yeah, see, these are some of the drawings that I did to help you guys learn. So I am pulling up the step-by-step so you guys can get that good gist. This is what we drew in the last live, so it was a lot of fun. So we're going to go step-by-step today so we can all have some fun drawings to get done. But first, I need to talk about my process so you guys can follow along with me. All right. So whenever I start any type of hand, I start with looking at the kind of the palm size and the shape of the palm. So I call that part the toast. Hello, we are going to do a redraw today. We are going to look at some of your guys' artwork, and I'm going to try to redraw. It's going to be a lot of fun. So the palm is the first part that I try to do. Then I start with the triangle, which is my way of connecting the thumb to the hand. And then after that, I do the mitten, which is basically the way I kind of look. Oops, sorry, that cut off a little bit. I'm going to bring it this way so you guys can see. I'm not sure what that white bar is. Kind of disappears. That's a little spooky. Okay. We'll just avoid that. Okay. The mitten is my way of basically kind of looking at the fingers, kind of array, kind of their array. And then I have the finger fries, which is my way of kind of putting the line of actions on the fingers. Oh, thank you, Dragonfire. I see that you're a Patreon. And then last but not least, I do this method where I do the doubles. I'm sure you guys already know how to do this. If you watched any of the videos, you probably already know how to do this. And then after that, I turn down all the layers, or I draw really small or really lightly on digital, and I fine up all the details. It's a really good method. I still use this. I've been drawing hands for so long, and I still use this method every time. It's so helpful. So we're going to go through some of your guys' art today and some of the mistakes that you made or some of the stuff that I saw that would have been like, I think could have made your art just a little bit better. So let's do that today. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I love looking at your guys' stuff. It's a lot of fun. All right. So I kind of went through the Discord and the Google Classroom, and I picked out the ones with pretty good references because I need references to draw. I am not good enough to draw from my imagination yet. So I love to use references. It really helps me out. So the first one that I see here, it's a pretty good hand. Like it's not that it's like it's a pretty good hand. I see a lot of the stuff is right. I see the triangle looks good. It looks pretty good. There's a few things that I would critique on this hand though. Let's see. Okay. So number one, I'm kind of not seeing the here, I gotta pull this up. I'm not really seeing a lot of thumb connection, if you know what I mean. I'm not used to digital art. I'd rather draw on paper. Hey, you can draw on paper. It doesn't matter here. You just draw really light when you're working with me today because I like to work with layers. I like to turn down the opacity, all that good stuff. All right. So this thumb connection is called the inner eminence, and it's this kind of muscle group, and it's pretty visible in your thumb, so you can kind of see it. So this artist, if she or he added, or them, if they added that, it would have been perfect, but you didn't kind of see that. Also, the hypocenter eminence is on the pinky side, and it's this kind of like I don't know how to say it, like muscle group kind of, and it's very visible all the way up the side here, and so you can't really see that on this hand. And the last thing that I would critique about this is the fat pads are not very visible. So there are 4 fat pads in this area right here. Yeah, nice new setup. That's right, Dora. This is elite. It took me like hours to figure this out, guys. I'm not proud, but I'm super not tech savvy, guys. Like I'm like a little old man. That's the only way to describe it, guys. I'm a little old man. So everything I do with this stuff is really a miracle because I'm not really sure how this is working today. But so this is the fat pads on the fingers, and they're very important. So they're very important to get to know. So let's redraw this hand. Let's do this together. We can do this together. So at the end, hopefully our hand should look something like this. I redrew this a few days ago just to practice. So at the end of our little experiment together, it should look like this. Me using my own hand as reference. Yeah, I would. I have sausage boy fingers. I actually made my sister take all these pictures that I use for references because she has nice hands. Like she's got nice hands. I got sausage boys. I played too much basketball and I jammed my fingers way too much. And now they're like super swollen and like crooked. So no, y'all don't want these hands. But let's start. Let's do this thing. All right, I'm going to duplicate this layer and we are going to hide our detailed hand and we are just going to work from our memory. We can do this, guys. All right, everybody, get out those pencils. Let's get going. Woo woo! I used to draw with digital, but I lost my drawing pen. And now I use paper like what I used to. Oh, that's sad. F in the chat, guys. Bro, I've almost lost my drawing pen a few times. I don't know what is with these things, but this on carpet is a dangerous combination. It rolls under the couch. You'll never see it again. These things keep disappearing. I think it's part of the design. I think the Apple CEOs got together and they're like, how do I make people lose their pen the most? And they clearly accomplished. They accomplished it pretty well. Because this would be disappearing on me for a few days. All right, everybody. So let's look at this. The first step, which is the toes. So we're gonna do this together. It's one step at a time, right? One step at a time. All right, looking good. Okay, so if you guys can copy shapes, you can draw. I'm a firm believer. That's all I do. All I do is copy shapes. I use the shape brush. I am using the shale brush. I think it's the best brush. I don't believe in any other brushes. I love the shale brush. Can I use Krita? Yeah, go ahead. I've used Ibis paint. Ibis paint is good. I used to use Ibis paint all the time. Oh, she draws with her fingers. F in the chat. That's so sad. I hate drawing with my fingers. Like even when I was drawing on my phone, I had to have a stylus. Like I just could not, for the life of me, draw with my fingers. Like if I had lost my stylus, I'd be like, "This, I'm not drawing." I just don't have enough patience. My fingers are far too fat, and the screens are far too small for me to do that. So no, we are using our pens and styluses in this house. All right. So that's a pretty good toast. Well, it's kind of got a little bit of an angle, so we're going to try to keep it as accurate as we can. I don't believe in tracing, but I do believe in copying the shape. So if you have to trace a few times to get the shape, A-okay. Do what you got to do, guys. But you should really start practicing how to copy those basic shapes and look at the small details like angles and the negative space. I look at negative space a lot to kind of figure out if all the proportions are pretty correct. Negative space is basically like this. That's negative space basically. So I kind of look at that shape too to kind of get what I'm looking at. All right. I think this is a pretty accurate box. How are you guys doing at home? How are you guys doing? It's pretty easy to draw your fingers once you get the hang of it. Oof, no. My dragging fingers really said no every time. I feel ya. I used to draw my fingers and I still do sometimes. Ooh. Y'all drawing people and I seeing where I can barely draw. Yeah, it's all about practice, guys. We're gonna do this tonight. I bet you're done with tonight. You're gonna be drawing all kinds of stuff, not just balls. All right. And that sounded weird. YouTube, don't demonetize me. I'm not even monetized. I'm broke as heck. Why am I pretending? All right. Looks good. I think this is pretty accurate. I might elongate this. I hope you guys at home is working pretty well for you too. Let's check. That's pretty close. It's pretty close. It might be a little bit fatter than we want, so we're gonna thin this out a little bit. But remember, we're artists here. Accuracy is not the name of the game. We're just trying to make cousins, not twins. Twins would be tracing. Cousins look pretty good, so that's the name of the game. Just like eyebrows. You don't want twins. All right, let's start on the next step. The next step is the triangle, like we talked about before, which is basically my way of connecting the thumb. You guys probably know all about this method. I just wanted to go through it just for anybody who hasn't seen it before. I used this for drawing the hand the other day. Best hand I've ever drawn. I'm telling you guys, this is the method. This is the stuff. All right, I want to walk through this step by step with you guys today, and then we're going to get into kind of the art critiques a little bit more. Can I use some of your artwork to redraw them? Oh yeah, for sure, guys. I don't really care about that. Go ahead. Go. As long as you record it, then not like hella like repost, but nothing. Yeah, but totally. I've never drawn a hand. I usually do cartoony things in watercolor. Yeah. No. It's always good to try new things, though. I feel like once you try everything, you kind of find that style that you're really loving. All right. Looking good, looking good. So we just drew our triangle. Remember, accuracy is not the name of the game. We just want to kind of get as close as possible. So let's try the finger fries now. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some. The finger fries in this one is not as important. Actually, let's do the mitten first. I think the mitten would be more useful in this situation. So the mitten's kind of how I get that nice arc out of my fingers. Ooh, looking good, looking nice and good. All right, let's copy that arc here. Looks good. And let's get the thumb. All right, now I'm going to use my negative space to kind of judge if I'm doing a good job. So the negative space kind of looks like this. Let's see if that's kind of similar. So I can already tell that this line is already way too long, and we're not going to have pretty close hands. So we're going to try to do this one more time, but this time, get it a little bit more accurate. Remember, this is just the mitten. No need to get stressed out about it. We're not doing details or anything yet. We're just trying to kind of get that basic shape going down so we can see everything. All right, looks good. Let's do the finger fries. So this is super easy, guys. My hands devolved into Animal Crossing with two fingers. Am I the only one who used to hide my hands behind the back? Nope, I did that every time, guys. The hands were never drawn, never drawn. I'd be creative though too, in the hair, in the pockets. I got pretty good. If I spent half as much time learning how to draw hands as I learned how to hide them, I probably would have figured this out faster. All right, let's do this thing. All right, I'm just kind of spacing them out as accurately as I can, using the mitten kind of as my reference for the stopping point. Line of actions are more useful when you have more dynamic hands, but this one is going to work nice because I kind of want to see that thumb curve a little bit. Once you start getting a little bit more comfortable with the method, you can start skipping a few steps. I skip the mitten a lot. I also, yeah, I pretty much skip the mitten. I still use a finger press though. I think it's pretty effective. All right, let's try the doubles. Okay, so this is using my proportion technique. If you want to know more about this proportion technique, I have the video on my channel about it, so you guys can go look at that. But the proportion technique basically for the palm is different from the back. So you guys are going to have to kind of look at that a little bit more on your own time. But I'm sure you guys already watched that video. Let's go ahead and divide our fingers up. So for the palm of the hand, I do 3 because the different phalanxes are kind of near the same length, with the bottom phalanx, this one being the longest. So let's do that right now. Oh, the thumb only has 2 phalanxes, by the way. Counting the traced hand is the best I've ever drawn. Oh no. And counting, I kind of traced it. Hey, don't worry about it. Tracing's a way to learn. What iPad do you have? I have an iPad Pro. All right, let's do this thing. I'm just drawing in those squares. And then we're going to turn the opacity down on this bad boy, and we are going to do our detail work, which is probably where this artist kind of not messed up on, but kind of wasn't the strongest at, and it kind of that's where the some of the muscle problems emerged. All right. Looks good. All right. So you're already knowing that there's going to be kind of these fatty pockets right here, where there's that fat right there on your fingers, and the thumb is just going to be kind of divided into two separate, I'm sorry, there's only 2 phalanxes in the thumb. If you are confused by any of the words that I'm using today, that is also covered in the video. All right, let's turn the opacity down and do the detail work here. All right. So with my detail work, I'll take my shale brush, my beautiful shale brush. Hey, I put a hand in, so can you critique it? Okay, so right now I'm critiquing this artist's work, and we're redrawing it. So I'm going to go down the list of critiques that I kind of pulled up already. I'm going to turn the passing down my paper now. Just erase. You're going fast. Oh, I'm sorry. I already assumed that everybody here had watched the hands video, but if you are struggling to keep up, this is a recorded session, so you can always rewind back and see, oops, I forgot that. So that's the beauty of YouTube. I used to do TikTok lives, but I was just not feeling it. Every time I tried to screen record, my computer said not today, and it was just not very fun for me to have to fight with the TikTok YouTube, the TikTok live kind of format. It was just too much. The YouTube live format is much easier for me to use. All right, can you guys hear me well? I'm worried that it's really quiet because I can see that the volume meter is quiet. My eraser has got missing. Yeah, you don't need an eraser when you're digital. Okay, so if it's too quiet, I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit like this. All right, can you guys hear me now? Or is it getting choppy? I'm gonna turn it around right here. All right, cool. Great. All right, let's do this thing. I'm gonna trace, or not trace, but use my original picture, and we're going to draw over it to get those nice details. So the way I do my line art is I don't do one solid line like this. I make sure my lines start up nice and thin, and I kind of thicken them up in areas of intersections. By areas of intersection, I mean kind of like where this line meets this line, so it's going to get nice and thick over here. So let's do this thing. So when you're drawing your fingers, it's important to remember that your fingers also have fatty pockets. And you're really going to see the knuckle kind of come out. So I kind of do knuckle, then out, thin, knuckle, and then I thin that bad boy out, and then I have the fatty pocket on the top. Looks good, and you have finger lines across those knuckle areas. I'm checking my own fingers so I can make sure I'm doing the right lines, because I know there's 2 lines down here, and there's some lines over here, so we'll worry about line details in a second, though. You have helped me art so much. Yay! That's what I love to hear, guys. Fingers have fat. Yes, they do. They do have fat. Fingers actually have no muscles whatsoever. They have tendons that shoot down from your arms, and they get controlled all by your arm muscles. So your fingers are pretty much weak sauce. They got no muscles at all. Kind of like me. Alrighty, looking good, looking good. Let's give this some knuckle. And guys, I am so happy with this setup. You do not understand the pain of using that monitor. The monitor was so blurry, and I had to like check it every 4 minutes to make sure that the monitor was not like fizzing out again. It was so awful. So I'm very happy to finally have a normal person setup so you guys can actually see a little bit better. So this is awesome. I'm loving this. So the fingers don't have webbing on the front, but what I do is I still connect them like this, because it looks a little bit jarring when you don't do that. It just looks like your fingers. I'll take like one side and I'll just move it over like this. You can see that happening over here. Just one side moves over pretty well. So I'm going to do that too, because I don't really like when the fingers stop too much. It's a little uncomfy, you know. Looks like sticks, not fingers. Sometimes I'll go over my detail work twice if I don't like how choppy my lines are. Right now it's looking a little choppy, but it's okay. All right, we're thinning this out. We're gonna add one more knuckle, and we're gonna be done with the 4 fingers. We're gonna be done with these bad boys. And then we'll move on to the next artwork that we're gonna critique. So another thing that I saw in a lot of your guys' artwork, and I used to do this all the time, is when you connect your finger to your thumb area right here, you guys make it really smooth. But your skin, if you're gonna go for a more realistic sense, is going to pinch like this. So if you want to kind of get that extra good, that extra gold star, make sure to include a little bit of those skin flaps kind of curling outwards. Like so. Just a little pinch, boop. Pretty much. Alrighty, let's do this. Gonna give it, remember the knuckle right here. It's actually your metacarpal right there. And you're gonna have your knuckle over here. Thumbs kind of look like dog heads. That's kind of where I'm at. That's what I've been told, and I don't see it, but that's what I've been told they look like. So, like the top of it, apparently, like I guess it looks like a dog head. I don't know. Maybe. I don't see it. Ooh, my eraser. I keep using this much tool as my eraser, and it looks dystopian. All right. So what the other artists also did not do is they kind of stopped the thumb right here. They just stopped it right here. But you can see that there's like this muscle body right here. So make sure to go ahead and include that too. I think my thumb's looking a little too big, so we're gonna shrink him up just a bit. There you go. All right. So what you shouldn't do is don't do this to connect your two muscle groups here. You have one, two, one here. So try not to do that. I feel like that looks a little weird. So instead, I kind of insinuate with like a little line right here. Or when I'm shading, I'll just kind of leave it a little bit darker near the middle. And then I'll leave some fat pockets up here. Looking good. And I will also make the base of my hand. I won't do this. I've seen a lot of artists do that, or they'll go straight to the wrist. So just kind of make the hand kind of bump out like that. A little bit of a ridge right there. Bump out. I'm thinking my thumb might be a little too big now that I'm looking at it from here. Might be a little too big. All right, we're going to just even that out a little bit. There you go. Just checking my proportions a little bit. Sorry, I go kind of fast on these lives, so I'm going to make sure that they're looking good. Looking good. Checking. All right, looks good, looks good. All right, so I'm adding my finger fat pockets right here. You don't have to add them like super obvious. I kind of just denote them kind of like this, like a little bit of a dash. Alrighty. And you can add a few lines to the hands. I only include these two right here. I think those are the most obvious when I look at the hand. There's a few more, but I try not to include them too much. I think that it's just too messy. All right. I think that looks pretty close for a very fast live. I think that looks pretty close. Usually I would go back in and just clean it up a little bit. It's a little sketchier than I'm used to, but I think this looks pretty close. I think I'm going to use a lighter color for the lines though, so you guys don't get confused with like a fat or something like that. So I'm going to use this for the lines. Alrighty, cool, cool, cool. How you guys doing? All right, you guys are almost done with the hand. While you guys finish that up, I'm going to start going on to the next one or just talking about it. I'm not going to do any drawing. I'm just going to talk about it. So you guys can go ahead and listen while I talk about the other hand drawing we're going to do tonight. Then we're going to do a muscle drawing if we have time. I might do 2 or 3. We will see. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I had a sore throat this morning, so I was so scared when I came on I would be crackling. So 5 points if my voice breaks tonight, because I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Looks good. Let's move on to the next one. How are you guys doing? How long is your list of critiques right now? Let's see. I have a few. I didn't count because I didn't know how many we're gonna get through tonight. So I just have them kind of saved. I want to shoot this for kind of under an hour because I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. So we're gonna shoot this under an hour. Okay, this was another one that I wanted to do. I thought this one would be really fun. I think this is a really cute drawing. There's a few problem areas that I noticed, namely these fingers right here. Again, the thumb muscle is a little bit out of perspective. Yeah, but the hand shape is good. You can see the toast is pretty strong there. Let me see. They did include the fat pockets, which is good. But yeah, those are just mainly the problem areas that we're gonna work on tonight. My voice breaks all day. Yo, I feel ya. Alrighty, you guys ready? I'm gonna kind of walk through my step by step. If you guys are still drawing the other one, you can just watch this recording or whatever. Or you can just pause that one and come jump on this one real quick. So I gotta make that canvas extra big right now because, oh my god, it's cropping canvas. All right, there you go. All right, let's go. So this toast is pretty easy too. I don't think I have any hard palms of the hand tonight. Some of the palms get a little tricky, especially if you don't know perspective that well, like perspective boxes. It's going to get a little bit harder. You guys can see the hypothenor eminence right here and the thenor eminence really meet in the middle because your hand is clenching up like this. So it's really cool. It's really good to include that. So I think what will be fun today is if we do the Q&A while we're drawing. So if you guys have any questions like about me or something like that, or about my life or whatever, go ahead and just ask them and I'll read them as I'm drawing. I think that'll be fun. A little spice this up. Yeah, this hand might be different. I hear you guys saying that it might be a different perspective. No, it probably is. But when I think of the peace sign more typically, I do think of this, not so much this. I feel like the artist was probably going for this, but they didn't really know how, so they kind of went for this instead. So I kind of just was like, I'm going to do a normal peace sign. Maybe that's what they were intending for. It's still a good hand, but I think we can push it a little bit more and try something new, or a little bit more anatomy in there. All right, let's do this thing. So I'm going to do the toast for you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So this one's not too bad. I think this is a pretty good toast. You can see a little bit of the edge, so it is a little bit of perspective there. So let's try to replicate that too. So it's kind of a slant, kind of goes down. Remember, guys, we are artists here. We are not photocopiers, so don't worry if your thing is not perfectly right with the reference image. You're just doing your best to kind of get that basic shape down. Most of the time, people can't even tell if it's different. Like, they're just like, that's a good hand. Because they're not looking at the reference and stuff. That's why I don't post my references side to side with my art. I'm not trying to have you guys be like, that is a little different. I'm like, yeah, I know. It was intentional. All right. Looking good, looking good. I'm giving it a little bit of that perspective. So this will be the side of the hand. I just think that's good to include so you don't think this is just flat. Just remember that that's the side of the hand right there. Boop. Looking good, looking good. All right, sweet. I'm already going through art block. Oh, snap. Okay, what's my favorite thing to draw? My favorite thing to draw is faces. I think that's really fun. I love faces. I think they're fun. When have I started drawing? Okay, so this is going to sound a little weird, but I guess everyone's drawn for their whole lives, but I never got serious about drawing until midway through high school. I was kind of like one of those people like art is something you have to be naturally talented in. It's not something that you like can learn. But then I kind of started taking an anatomy course and I was like, I'm kind of seeing some stuff here. And so I was just drawing for a few years and then I started getting pretty good. And that's kind of where I'm at. So I guess it was around 3 years, 3 years of consistent drawing, not like I'm not messing around, I'm like, I'm trying, I'm not just doodling random things on a notebook. Like I got a sketchbook, I got art supplies, and I'm trying something. Oop. All right, there you go. Looking good. I'm not dying inside. Who said that? Oh no. Are you going to ever make a hair shading tutorial? So I don't really make, I want to make more digital tutorials, but I'm worried because a lot of people who are in the Discord are not digital artists. They are traditional artists. And I've done a little bit of traditional work, but I'm not gonna lie, my traditional is not the strongest. I'm not very good with my pencils. So I don't know if I would make a rendering tutorial very soon, like maybe after I finish some anatomy stuff, because I'm worried that some kids will be like, I can't do this, or I don't feel included or something like that. Okay, so the toast for this one is, the mitten for this one's pretty important. I really like doing the mittens for these kinds of hands because you can kind of see the fingers coming out already without having to really do a lot of work. That's basically what I'm saying. Oh, I forgot the triangle. Oh no. Oh, this triangle is going to be a little bit difficult, guys, because it's not extending out like you normally used to. It's kind of coming in. So think more of like a cone, I guess. Think of a cone. That's just the perspective that we're working with today. So think cone. Remember, guys, art is basic shapes. If you can draw basic shapes, you can draw for sure. Basic shapes and then rendering. It's hard though. I'm not gonna lie. Like starting to draw your basic shapes, it's actually really difficult. Like it sounds easy, but like you have to turn your eye a little bit more to kind of see that stuff. So this is kind of where I'm gonna put my thumb muscle right here. I might move it over just a teensy bit. And I might minimize that a little bit and make it a little bit smaller. There you go. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit hard triangle thumb area just because it's just the perspective. It's kind of coming at you a little bit. So I know this is going to be a little tricky, but I think if we follow along with each other, it's going to be okay. So let's do the top fingers first. I don't even think we need to do the finger fries for this one, except maybe the thumb. For the thumb, I'll do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the finger fries because you guys got to see that this one kind of does this too. I think I'm going to move these down a little bit. I can already see that the mitten's a little bit too high. Let's move this bad boy down. Boop. There you go. Okay. When did you start teaching a free art class? Actually, in October. So I had been doing TikTok lives for a while then. I had been doing them for a while. I thought that I was like, my mom was like, go ahead, why don't you teach on TikTok live? And I was like, people don't want me to teach them. But people really did. They came and they were like, hey, do you want to make a Google Classroom so we can have assignments and stuff? And I was like, do I want to do this though? I was like, I have school, I'm busy and stuff. But I was like, it was quarantine and I was kind of like, I have a lot of free time and I feel like a lot of artists are kind of lonely. And I was like, I don't want to make a class because classes are stressful. So I was like, why don't I do a community instead? So I set up this really huge Discord and I wanted you guys to kind of talk in it while you did assignments and just kind of have fun. So that's kind of where I was at. I was like, I don't want to be like a stifling, like boring teacher. That's why we do a lot of activities. We have movie nights and stuff. Cause I was like, let's make a community, let's have a fun time. I hate drawing realistic hands so much. Aw. How long have you been drawing digitally? Okay, so I started 1 year or like half a year doing traditional, and then I got really addicted to like webtoons and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, I want to draw a webtoon really bad. And so, okay, right now I'm doing the detail work. I already finished setting up my basic skeleton. If you guys want to look at that, it's right here. But I got really addicted to webtoons and I was like, I want to make a webtoon. And so I started drawing my really comic, and it looks really bad, guys. Like the comic looks bad. I look back at it and I'm like, oh my god, I thought this was quality work. But yeah, that's what got me started in digital drawing. So I've been pretty much digitally drawing for 2 years now. So I got pretty good digital drawing, but my traditional art is so bad. And I have to work on it a lot. So that's what I work on when I am not working with you guys. I work on my traditional art a little bit more. So I'm breaking these up into 2 sections once again. 1, 2, 1, 2. This one can be divided up into 3. So 1, 2, and then 1. This might be a fat pinky. That's a little fat for a pinky. Let's thin that bad boy up. 1. He's kind of under there too. He's a sneaky pinky. Sneaky pinky. All right. 2. And he's going to extend a little bit past that index finger just because it's a little bit lower. You know what? I'm going to really exaggerate that little bit lowerness because I think that's really important to see for your perspective or your proportions. You can almost see a little bit of that knuckle back there. I didn't even see that. So detail work, guys. It's important to kind of look at your references a little bit more than I was at least. Okay, so I see the finger coming down there. All right. So this is probably the metacarpal right here. So it's going to lead into that fatty pocket region over here. I'm going to clean this up in a second, so it's not going to look this bad. I bet that comic is still amazing, though. I am still working on it because I think that one day I think it would be fun if I could push something out that I think is pretty much just me. Actually, you guys want to know something cool? Your guys' mascots are based on my comic characters. So they're all like characters from my comic. Like Lamona, she's a character from my comic. Amon, character. They're all pretty, it's all pretty connected. So I think that would be fun. They're all assigned colors too for the comic, but yeah. All right, I'm trying to see if I would like to teach people art, but I'm still learning. Yeah, so that was my biggest concern. I was like, I am good at certain things, like I'm good at hands, I'm good at faces, but I'm not good at a lot of other things. So before I ever taught anybody, I did a lot of research. Like I did a lot of research. Like I would talk to anatomy tutors, I would memorize all the muscles before I ever like wrote anything on a page. And so I did a lot of research for these classes, and it made my art so much better because things that I thought I knew how to draw, I really didn't know how to draw. But yeah, I did a lot of research before I ever give you guys a tutorial because I want this information to be accurate. Like I'm talking hours of research over winter break. That's what I did. I watched so many anatomy videos. I'm so serious, guys. That was the winter break. All right. So I'm gonna connect these bad boys like this. Make sure you connect them because there's a little bit of a space between them. She's on a different layer. Time to erase and redraw. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm on a different layer. I actually don't read webtoons. I prefer reading manga. So I'm poor and I can't go to the manga store or Barnes and Nobles or whatever. And webtoons are free. So that's why, and they're really accessible. So that's why I really like webtoons. Plus, I like supporting artists who are just getting out there. I feel like webtoons is the best platform for artists who are just kind of, they don't have a base already or they don't have, are independent of a publishing firm. So I really like the way webtoons is kind of more inclusive like that. Like manga is really hard to get into. Like it's so hard if you want to be a manga artist. There's so many people who are lining up at the door and they're like, I want to be a manga artist. And I'm like, oh no, oh no. So it's really good to get your start on webtoon because the manga field is diluted. I really don't. What kind of genre do you like to read? I love fantasy. I love fantasy webtoons. I think those are really good. I love romance. I know generic, wow, but I think those are really good. I think those are really funny. I like comedy. I'm trying to think of the webtoon names. Oh, I'm forgetting them all. I read so many webtoons though. Like I remember one time I had like 50 webtoons that I was reading at the same time, and it just got too much for me. I was like, I need to just read one or two. I was reading like so many. I don't read webtoons as much anymore because I draw a lot and I'm really busy with this and I'm really busy with my actual school. Oh my god, guys, actual school right now is hell. It's hell, guys. I'm so serious. I have so many classes right now that I don't have so many classes, but these classes are crazy hard. Oh my gosh. Okay. So for the knuckles, I'm going to draw circles. I think that's the easiest way to explain this to you guys because you can see the circle right here. I just kind of denoted it as a larger circle and a circle right here. I think that might be the easiest way to draw this today because I think it would be too confusing if I just straight up just drew it. That might be a lot. So let's draw the circles and let's copy those and just connect the middle, the mid guys, and just do some erasing. So that's one and that's one. So let's do that too. Let's try that. Okay. Looks good. All right, let's do the second knuckle. Okay. All right, I'm trying to read your questions. Have you read True Beauty? Yes, I love True Beauty. Oh my gosh, she was so hot. I was like, oh my gosh. What the art was, it was French kiss. It was so good. I couldn't even, I was evaporating. Yeah, I think that circle's a little too far down. We're gonna move this bad boy back just a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is connect them like so. I think I'm going to move the thumb a little bit closer because I can see it was a little bit too far. I'm stretching it with that one. All right, we're going to move it a little bit closer. This is not my hand layer, my detail layer. This is my, what's it called? The doubles layer right now. So we're not at detail work yet. Sweet Home, bro. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Sweet Home was so good, man. I'm not into horror manga or horror genre, but that got me into it. That was so good. I remember I read one where the father was a murderer. That one was really good. I was like, oh my gosh, that was so good. It was I don't remember. Oh my gosh, the name. It's slipping my mind. Castle Swimmer, I have not read that one, but I see the art all the time and I'm so jealous. I'm like, that is such good art. Oh, so good. Guys, I'm a jealous artist, I swear. If I see any good art, I'm so jealous. I'm like, oh my god, they're so good. I want to be them. My admiration, guys. I'm such an art simp too. We're gonna move the thumb a little bit closer. I just think it'll look better if it's closer. Boop. Oh, Lumine! Oh my God, Lumine was so cute, but I didn't have the patience to read that one because the artist would go on hiatus for like 4 months and stuff. And I was like, I know making art on time is so hard. It's very unmotivating too sometimes when you have to push out so many pictures. But like, I was like, oh my God, I would forget about it and I would see it have an update and I would get addicted to it again. And then the artist would be like, I'm on hiatus. I'm like, sis, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to your work. Like, you need to give me regular updates, my regular drug. All right, we finished the doubles there. I know, I'm sorry. I was talking at the same time, so I didn't explain my process that much. I hope you guys were watching and you were guys kind of looking at what I was doing. Um, Empress on the pocket. I haven't seen that one yet. Okay, so I'm gonna erase my whole hand. Yeah, no, the thumb on this one was pretty hard. I had to move it around a few times to kind of see it. But I think that circle method was pretty helpful when I was drawing this one because I could kind of see the knuckles a little bit better. I'm just checking my reference back again. I'm kind of seeing all the little details that are different. It's always important to just make sure you're looking back and forth with your head. Just check. So I see that this thumb is a little bit more hyperextended this way. So we're going to turn it a little bit more. I'm just being a little extra. Like, it looked fine, but I think that we can push it a little bit more just so it's a little closer to the reference that we are copying today. All right, looks good, looks good. All right, let me see. You guys have any more questions? I'm sorry if I missed them. Just retype them if you have a question for me because I'm drawing at the same time, so I kind of miss them sometimes. All right. That looks pretty close. It's looking pretty close to me. So this is a live session. If I was doing this by myself, I would probably go and flip the canvas a few times, kind of do it a few more times. But I think for today, for our purposes today, this is pretty good. All right, let's do the detail work and then we'll move on to another. Maybe we'll do a muscle one because it's getting pretty close to 9. Oh, my hands are looking good. I love to see that. Oh no, I'm sorry, Clad Sapphire. Like, what's a graphic novel? Same with an ordinary. After the big break, yeah, no, webtoons is great for small artists because it really helps them out a lot. I remember some of my favorite Noblesse. Whoa, that was a great comic, and they got their own anime. So, yeah, no, webtoons is a great place for any beginner manga artist or any artist that really wants to make comics who doesn't really have a publishing firm that they are committed to. And I would totally make a webtoon, but I'm also a lazy artist. I'm also a hyper renderer, so having a simple style doesn't come easy to me. I always over render, and so it'll take me like hours to finish one piece. And I'm just like so unmotivated because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not working fast enough. And that's what big thing that kind of kept me from continuing my comic. I was like, I am not fast enough to continue this because I will be here for months to finish one comic. So I really need to work on my simpler styles. That's something I struggle with because I really I want to push the render. I'm like, oh yes, this looks so good. It would look even more good in 4K. You know what I'm saying? Oh yes, Noblesse. It's on Crunchyroll, I think. I'm gonna move myself over a little bit because I keep disappearing into the void of this.
On the things we are already buying and the stores we are already shopping.
Elena, yeah, thanks. Sorry, this is my family. Oh, God of High School. I didn't read that one, but I thought the art was so good. You know what was good? Tower of God. Tower of God was mwah, that was so good. Oh my gosh, Bam! Oh my gosh, Bam was so cute. I don't know if you guys read that, but I drew him so much. Like I loved his character. Oh my gosh. He was so cute, bro. That was my love. Oh, Unordinary. Yeah. I read Unordinary. I did not like the main character though. That boy, I forgot his name. He was annoying me. I just got so annoyed with him eventually. I was like, you are acting a fool. And I couldn't read it anymore. I know he probably got better, but like I just stopped. I was like, you fool. And I left. I just can't read things with unlikable characters. Like I love a good villain story, but I just can't do it if you're being like like an unlikable psychopath. Like it was too much. Help, help. Oh no, what's wrong? I love John. He was just misunderstood. He was misunderstood, but he was also a baby. Like I know I'm gonna get hella roasted, but I don't know. I just didn't like how he was going. He had anger issues, and I was like, ew, anger issues. He might have got better. I didn't read the whole comic, but I totally did not like the middle. I was like, I can't. He is doing too much. Too much. This person has some chonky fingernails. I'm just realizing that. These are some chonky boys. These look like my fingernails. I don't even bite my nails, but I have no fingernails. He needs to get his stuff together. Yes, thank you. I'm not crazy. He was doing too much. All right, guys, just a little detail update. Make sure you have this little bump right here. That's where the pinky doesn't just do this. The pinky's also right here. He's kind of folding over. You just can't see. So make sure you have that bump over there. It's going to look a little bit silly, a little bit kind of funky. You know what I'm saying? Funky. All right. Looks good. Looks good. Loving it. Terrific. 10 out of 10. Let's go, Mario. Yeah, I should trademark that. That was pretty great. Oh, you don't read webtoons. Hey, it's okay. I haven't read webtoons in so long. Like it's bad. Like I want to go back to reading them. I just don't have time. Like my life is so crazy right now. Like I just it's so crazy. So crazy. I'm just trying to keep up right now. All right, give me more questions, guys. I want to answer your guys' questions, see what you guys want. All right, right now I'm just finishing up the thumb. Remember, the fingers kind of bump out near the knuckle. Oh, I said muckle. All right, and then they thin out over here. So the fingers don't have too much webbing, but make sure to connect at least one kind of going across. I think it looks a little weird if you just do this. Sometimes I give it a little bit extra. Bump those bad boys out. Fingers are not straight cardboard boys. Don't do the cardboard boys. There's also some lines on the bottom. Guys, I don't count my lines. I know some artists are like, oh, I have to count every line. And I'm like, nah, I'm just going to put like 2 or 3. That's kind of going to tell you where it looks, you know. Just 2 or 3. You're going to see it. It's going to look pretty good. 2 or 3. Maybe I'll push it with 4, but I probably won't. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. If I'm feeling spicy. Remember, guys, this is not usually too flat. This one's pretty flat. You can add some bumps along the way, but it's a pretty flat one. Flatter than the other one, at least. All right, let's do this thumb, this dreaded thumb. What is your opinion on real-life references for drawing references? Okay, this is going to sound hella mean, but I do not like drawing references. Okay, and here's the reason why. I used to use drawing references all the time. And my art used to look minging, like it looked bad. I was like, why does it look bad? And the reason why using drawing references makes your drawings look bad is because you're trying to draw from a drawing, or you're trying to draw from an interpretation of a picture. You should be doing is drawing from a picture to a drawing, but what you're doing is you're drawing from a drawing of a picture, And sometimes artists will take liberations in their art, like they'll over exaggerate features, and you'll try to copy those features with your own kind of twist, and it'll just the original anatomy will get diluted, and it just won't look good. Okay, here is the exception. This is what I do. Whenever I give you guys a reference picture or something like I draw it from a base, I will always give you guys the I will always give you guys. Sorry, I'm gonna move this closer because I feel like this is far away. Is this? Oh, hold on. Yeah, fat thumbs, guys. This is what happens when you have fat thumbs. Okay, so I will always give you guys the reference image along with the base. I feel like reference bases are really good if you want some kind of like you want to see what your art's going to look like, but you should never use them as your only option. You can have two. You can find a pretty similar reference image, or you can find like or you can take your own picture, like if you have like the base and you see a great art base, love it, take your own picture, compare the two, and be like, okay, I see that this artist kind of the arm looks a little different. So I think that's the best way to go. I really don't like just using art reference, just straight up art reference. I think that it can look a little strange. Alrighty, I think we are done. Give a little wrist right there. So this time I actually am kind of doing the hard line here because the muscles are close together and they're kind of coming through. Normally I wouldn't go that hard. I would kind of insinuate it, a little insinuation, but today we are going to go straight up hard. Sorry if it looks a little sketchy. It always looks sketchy when I'm doing live lessons because I am trying to focus on two ways. Have you ever cried over drawing? I've cried over a lot of things. I have cried over movies. I've cried over a lot of movies. Fireflies made me cry. Have I cried over a drawing though? I think that the answer to that question is yes and no. I have cried about my art skills. I've cried and I thought, man, I'm not progressing enough. I am not as good as my peers. And that stressed me out a lot. I got really stressed out over the summer because I was going to take AP art and I'd never taken a real art class before, like a real one. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not as good as these kids. I'm not going to be as good or as qualified. And then I got in the class and I realized that I was literally crying for nothing. Like I could keep up with the class and my art was good and it was enough. I feel like as artists, we compare ourselves with other people, and that's just normal. I mean, of course, you're going to compare yourself with people. That's just how the world works. You compare yourself with your hair, your height, and of course, it's going to be intrinsic to compare art. But what's nice about art is one of those things that are not quantifiable. You can't count or like grade how good an artwork is. I mean, College Board will definitely try to do that to you, but once you get out of school, they're not going to do that. They're not going to put like a number on how cool your art is. I think the only thing that should bring value or like anything that you should take into consideration with your own progress is, am I better than I was 2 years ago? I think that's the best way to kind of see if you are progressing or if you are going somewhere or something. And even if you're not, like you still draw it every day and you still had fun. It wasn't a waste of time. It was still fun. And you still enjoyed yourself and you still made some awesome creations. All right, let me see. What is the maddest you ever gotten drawing? I think the maddest is when I lost my Apple Pencil. It rolled under the carpet. I swear I saw it drop right in front of me. I went down to pick it up and it was gone. And I was so close to finishing. I'm talking highlights. I'm talking I had to go to bed for the SAT that next morning. I just wanted to put them on so bad. And the art pencil. Oh no, it wasn't the SAT. I was moving. I was moving the next day, or I was moving to another location for a little while. And I was like, I need to find this art pencil. And that was the maddest I've ever gotten. It wasn't particularly at the drawing. It was at the fact that my art pencil had disappeared on me for no reason at all. All right, guys, I finished. Sorry, I know it took so long because I was totally once I cried at someone's art because it was beautiful and ethereal. Okay, that's different. I've definitely cried at Pinterest. I've definitely looked at people's art on Pinterest and the tears were rolling. I was like, oh my God, I will be forever alone. I was like, these people, this is such a beautiful picture. So amazing. All right, this is finished. I think that looks pretty good for a live. Looks good. Looks good. What is your opinion on going to art school? That is a good question. Oh no, we're gonna open a can of worms today. Okay. My opinion on art school. I think art school is a scam. And you're gonna be like, whoa, neat, or Beyonce. That's such a crazy statement. But I truly think art school is a scam. And here's my reason why. I think that people tell us that if you go to art school, you will get a job in art or you will be able to use your degree. But I know so many people who went to art school and they never used their degree. They've never used their art degree once. My sister's friend, she has an art degree. She doesn't draw. She does ticket sales. She manages like a tickets, like a movie theater. She does the management of that. Doesn't use her art degree. So I don't think you need a degree to do art. One of my favorite collage artists, he came to my school and he was like, he was telling me the story about he was talking to SCAD students, and SCAD is one expensive school. If you know anything about SCAD, you know it's expensive. And he was saying, why are you paying SCAD this much money? And she was like, to learn how to draw. And he was like, you can draw, right? You know how to shade. And she was like, yeah, I know how to shade. And he was like, then you know how to draw a face? And he said, I know how to draw a face. And she's like, you know how to put eyes? He's like, yeah. And she's like, then you can draw. You don't need art school to learn how to draw. I think, but here is the exception. I think art school is phenomenal for these reasons. I think art school is phenomenal if you want to learn a really niche field that you would never learn by yourself, like animation. Animation is one of those things that I think you should go to school for. It's just so hard to learn by yourself. I think anatomy is something really that you should go to school for. It's something that's really hard to learn by yourself. I think there's few niche fields that are really hard, and I think art school is really valuable for certain people. Like if you need the structure of something, like you need the structure of school to like progress in your art. I know some people need that, and they really need that. I'm not. I'm one of those people who rather independently learn. Like I learned all this stuff by myself. I bought anatomy books. I would watch a lot of videos, but I think the structure is really invaluable for some people. Yeah, and I would never tell them to not do something that they love. So, yeah, here's my overall answer to that question. Do I think art school is bad? I think art school is bad for me. I think that it's not something that I would ever enjoy or would be productive for me. I think I would be more productive on myself. Do I think art school is bad for everyone? Absolutely not. I think art school is one of those experiences, and the plus of going to art school is your networking. The reason why you go to art school is to meet other awesome artists, to link up with your professors, collab with them, and kind of get into the field, kind of meet people, meet gallerists, like people who go to galleries. Um, yeah, you meet gallerists and kind of get in the art world. That's why art school is important. I don't think anything you learn in art school is something you can't learn on your own. That's what I'm kind of saying. All right, so that was really long. My sister dropped out of SCAD. Yeah, SCAD is so expensive. They bankrupt you. You're $100,000 in debt, and then when you get out, you can't find a job. And the reason why you can't find a job with an art degree is because when you sell a painting at a gallery, they don't ask, "Is this made with an art degree?" They don't do that at all. They look at the painting and they say, "I like this because it's my style. I like this because it fits with my room." So you don't need an art degree to make art. That's just you need a medical degree to be a doctor. You need a coding degree to code anything. And you don't need a coding degree to code anything. I think it's more useful to have a coding degree. I think only big firms will hire you if you have a coding degree. There's just a lot of things you need a degree for, but art is not one of those things. I think it's valuable for somebody who wants to get into the world a little bit more, but I would never spend $100,000 on SCAD. I think if you were going to an art school, go to a small college with a great art program that cares about you. And that's more important than going to SCAD. I'm a self-taught artist till you, aw, yes, free art. Let's make art free, guys. Let's do this thing. All right. If you have the Discord, you can go to the library. Yes, the library tutorial request is something that me and the mods kind of thought about. Like, what if people could just go and ask for tutorials, especially if they're not really comfortable using Pinterest or they use Pinterest and they just can't find anything. All right, let's draw this. Okay, let me pull up the art that I'm critiquing right now. All right, this is the artist's work, and they did a phenomenal job. They did such a good job. I love this picture. They did so good. So I don't see anything too wrong with this image. I just thought it would be really fun to redraw this ourselves and kind of walk through the anatomy that this artist kind of accomplished. I do see a few problems in the neck area, which is not something covered in the arm lesson. The neck area, there's a muscle right here. I don't remember the name, but it's kind of, you can see it even on my new neck a little bit. It's like, oh, hold on. Wait, sorry. I have no muscles. It's like this neck muscle, and it goes behind your ear. So this artist doesn't have that right there. You can kind of see it in the reference image a little bit. It's like indented. Then you have the Adam's apple. The other side is over there. So I thought this image would be really fun to do together and label the muscles that this artist was able to accomplish. They did a phenomenal job. Really good. I loved it a lot. Okay, let's do this together. All right. So the first one today we're going to label these real quick, and then we're going to try to draw it ourselves, and that'll be it for tonight. Did you draw that? No, I did not draw this. This was somebody in the Discord, and I thought, let's redo this together so I can walk through the muscles with you. Because the reference image that this person pulled was magnifique. You could see all the beautiful muscles. Great triceps, great deltoid. All right, let's go over it. And I want to talk about a few things too. So your deltoid has 3 heads. So that might be confusing because I didn't talk about it in my actual video, but your deltoid has 3 heads. Heads basically means it has 3 different points of origin. So your first origin is right here on the collarbone. The second one is, oh no, I think I forgot. It's acronym. I don't know. It's right there on right here. And your third one is on the back on the clavicle or the collarbone, not the clavicle, the scapula, the shoulder girdle. It's going to connect all the way back here on the shoulder girdle. You can't see that here, but you got those 3 different heads, and you can actually see them. If you look really closely at this image, you can see the different divisions because this guy is ripped. He is so ripped. And so you can see them a little bit. So I think if the artist included that, it would have been beautiful, but they still did a phenomenal job. All right, let's do this thing. And remember, the deltoid still comes closer to the front. I've seen in a lot of pictures that I was looking at, you guys kind of put the deltoid straight in the middle, but it kind of comes towards the front. And it's on that humerus bone. So this is the deltoid. This is the biceps. So a lot of the artists too, when they were doing their biceps, they would kind of keep their biceps super long. But when your bicep is curling, oh, so good. Look at all these muscles, guys. Woo, just oh, so great. Anyway, when you have your biceps, they are going to kind of ball up, especially if you're doing this. So they're going to kind of ball up. The only thing is you can't see the brachialis too good in this image. I mean, it's right there. It's not phenomenal. You can't see it. And see, his muscles are just not good enough for me, unfortunately. But this is the ridge muscle. It's right wedged in between. Remember the brachialis and the tricep, the ridge muscle is webbed in there. If you're curious what the ridge muscle is, it's kind of the Proco nickname. I watch Proco videos. So he called it the ridge muscle, and that's basically the brachiradialis and the extensor carpi longus. So if you are somebody who really is interested in all the muscles, guys, Proco is so good. He is so good. So that is the ridge muscle, and it's really important to know this muscle just because it is it's very noticeable. It's very noticeable, even on skinny people. Here, let me see if you can see my ridge muscle. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Don't judge me, guys. I go to the gym. It's just I don't go to the gym enough. I don't know. You can kind of see it right here a little bit. Boom. It comes to the front. So remember, it goes to the tricep, in between the tricep and the brachialis, and it curls in the front right here. Hold on. Sort of. You can kind of see. I need to stop embarrassing myself. I got no muscles. All right. So that is the ridge muscle. If you guys want to know about these muscles more, I do have the muscle video already up, but I'm sure you guys already watched that. And this is the tricep. The tricep right here. Okay, it's getting kind of late, so I don't know if I'll have time. Okay, so remember, the tricep has this flat tendon that is on the elbow. So I've seen a lot of triceps that are really long, but remember that the triceps flat zone right here because there's a tendon. This is the tricep long head. If you guys want to know a little bit of fun facts, tricep is tri because there's 3 heads. Oh no, I don't even think we'll have time for the game night tonight because this got long. This got long. All right. That is the tricep. Cool. Okay, there's a few other muscles that I wanted to label or talk about. Namely, the forearm muscles. We never went over these, but I think it's really important to talk about a little bit. Okay, we might play the game night. I think we'll do the game night. We'll do the game night after this. I think we might have time if I squeeze it in really fast. All right. So this right here is the extensor digitorum. And this basically is, these create the 4 tendons that control your fingers. They kind of extend your fingers. That's why it's called extensors. Extensors extend your fingers, and they're right here. Long tendon shoots up. It shoots pretty much in the middle of the arm. Then you have Okay, so these are going to get a little confusing, so I think it's best if I explain something first. Okay, this orange thing right here, you guys can see that there's kind of an indent on the arm. You can even see the indent on the arm over here. There's an indent here, and there's an indent kind of right here. And that is your ulna furrow. So this is your ulna bone right here. Remember, ulna, pinky, they're lined up. So your ulna furrow separates your extensors over here and your flexors on the front of your arm. Extensors back, flexors front. And so your ulnar furrow is super obvious, guys. You got to know this. The ulnar furrow is pretty much what it's so obvious. If you can draw your ulnar furrow, you can pretty much fake some good realistic arms, you know? You can fake them really good because you can pretty much just group the muscles too. You don't have to do all the fancy stuff. You can just be like, okay, these are the flexor or extensors, and this below is the flexors down here. You can group them like that. If you guys want to know a more like breakdown of all the individual bad boys like this, I have it on my Patreon. It's going to go up next month because I did the hands one this month, but that's going to go up on the Patreon. Alrighty. So I already did kind of a base sketch of the torso right here. I didn't have a lot of time, so it's not very detailed. I literally did this like 5 minutes before the live, but I do want to teach you guys a technique on how I do heads. So something I also saw in this artist's piece was the head was good, but it was it was a little bit off. Just a little bit, especially in, let me show you guys. Especially in this back area, it's just like super flat. And so I know why. I know exactly why. Because this artist started with the circle, and then they went down the middle, and then they did the circle chin thing. So what I do when I have a really difficult head position is what I'll do sometimes, especially when I'm looking in an upwards position like this. Oh, yeah, that's super important. I'll tell you guys in a second. Okay, let me turn this off. Layers. Oh, so many layers. Okay. So you guys see there's like a C right here where it meets the jawline. So I kind of make this C, and then I make a straight down line down the midline. C, straight down the midline. So what I mean by midline, you see how the nose, that septum of the nose lines up with the midline of the lips, lines up with the middle of the nose, or the middle of that, the two eyes. So I'll start with that. Let's do that right now. Circle. Straight line down. And then from here, we're just going to kind of connect it. Nothing crazy. Connecting it. Do. Oh, yeah. So game night tonight is going to be Pictionary. I'm going to force my sister to draw some stuff for us, and you guys are going to have to guess what it is. And I'm going to read the chat, and the first people to guess are going to get points for the team. This is the last week for points, so it's really important that you guys get as many points as you can. Okay. So also another important detail, I've seen a lot of people forget that when you're looking at the up view of the chin, like the chin kind of curves up like this. It doesn't point like this. It doesn't do this, basically. I've seen a lot of people do this when they're doing chins, but in reality, it looks like this. You're going to see this U and that neck fat under, like, I don't know, what, wobble? I don't know. The wobble right there. So let's do that right now. Let's do the gobble wobble or whatever that underside of your neck is. All right, so we know that it's going to curve in a little bit. Going to curve in or now. So you see that. Boop. Oh, it's getting sketchy again. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when I'm live. It gets too sketchy. Also, my canvas is too small. When the canvas gets too small, it gets sketchy. If you're not in the class and you still want to be in game night, you guys are my team. In my team, you're going to be on white team. I just thought that was the most neutral color. And so that's the team that you guys are on. And so you win points for me. So if white team wins, I don't got to draw anything. I can draw whatever I want. So the team wins a poster designed by me. So if white team wins, Beyonce gets a break. I don't have to draw too much. Nice and relaxed. Okay, so from the ear, I draw this kind of line for the eyebrows. I think it's really helpful. It really helps me when I'm drawing. I'm going to clean this head up too. I think I'm going to make the canvas a little bit bigger. Now the canvas is, yeah, we're going to make this canvas big. Settings. Make it a little bit bigger because it's too small for me right now. And resample. When it gets too small, my shale brush will clump up and it'll make my drawings look, ugh. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, the shale brush looks so much better now. Okay, so from the ear, bottom of the ear, we're going to do that line all the way across the eyebrows. And then from there, it's going to go down and then cheek. Down and then cheek. This is how I draw my 3/4 faces because I struggle with 3/4 a lot. It's my hardest perspective. I know it's some people's easiest perspective, but this one, 3/4 is not my friend. But this is the technique that I kind of use every time to kind of make a nice 3/4 looking face. And now it's looking up. Looks good, guys. How are you guys doing? Oh, sorry, it was out of perspective. I think I'm going to fix the wobble, wobble. All right, let's do the ear muscle right here. And let's do a little bit of erasing and see what we have. Make that ear a little bit smaller so it fits in with perspective. Just a little bit. And there you go. That's how I make difficult heads. Or heads that are difficult. Okay, so if we're going to play the game night tonight, I don't think we're going to have time for the body. Elena, are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Elena, come here. All right, let's do this. Yay, you're so proud. I'm so glad. Okay. All right, you guys ready? All right, Elena. All right, I'm going to give Elena, my sister, the iPad, and she's going to draw stuff here.
Oh, I draw?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, come on, Elena, come here.
Be prepared.
Come here.
Amazed.
All right, come here, come on. All right.
Okay.
You don't have to, it doesn't have to be good. It just has to be fast. So you get 1 minute to draw.
Oh, God.
You only get one, so it's got to be fast. You get 1 minute to draw, and they got to guess.
Oh.
You ready? Okay.
Wait, do they watch me while I'm drawing?
It's going to come up here.
Okay.
Here you go. All right, you can test it out. Draw something. This will be a practice round, guys. This is going to be a practice round. Elena keeps saying, "Oh God, yeah."
There's two.
All right, let's do this.
You ready to be amazed by my amazing?
All right, do this one for the practice round. Do this one. All right, guys, this is the practice round. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to start guessing. All right.
Wait, shouldn't you pull up a timer or something?
Okay, I'm gonna just. Okay. I'll do it on my phone.
Okay.
All right, just do the practice round though. We don't need the time for the practice round. All right, you guys go ahead and start guessing.
So you said this one?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Start guessing now. I'm gonna watch. Okay, they're saying white, Kilua, frog, oranges. Sun. Somebody guessed it.
Okay, good.
It was the sun. Good job, guys. All right, so this one is for the money. We're gonna do 5 rounds, and the team with the most points. I think I'm gonna do it. The top 3 teams will win. Like the first team that's the highest will win 5 points. I think we should really put some money on this one. First team will win 5 points. The second team will win 2 points, and the third 3 points, and the third team will win 1 point. So 5 points are on the table. This is the game changer, guys. This will change the tide. So I'm gonna put a timer on, and we're gonna do this. All right, timer. All right, Elena, you get 1 minute.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna give you the one that you're gonna do next.
There's like easy, medium, and hard. But
Okay, let's start easy right here. You're gonna do this. All right, let's
Okay.
go, Lena.
Alrighty.
I believe in you. All right, go. Go ahead.
Oh, right now?
Yeah. All right, she's got 59 seconds. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Yes, this is prime skills right here, guys. This is prime.
Oh no, that's like 58 minutes. Oh yikes.
Oh, shoot. Are they guessing it?
Okay, somebody said dog, son, rabbit, dog, God.
Oh, gosh.
Someone said cat.
Okay.
All right, Doodle time. You're orange team, right? Doodle time. What team are you on? Or are you green team? Yeah. Okay, Doodle time. You got it first, so you go ahead and you tell me what team you're on, and I'll give points to your team. Doodle time's on red team, so go ahead and put red 1 point. So the team with the highest points, they're just gonna get a good stuff. All right, red team 1 point. All right, let's do this thing. Okay, somebody said they also said cat first, so we're gonna scroll up and we're gonna see. Okay, I scrolled up. I see the first person to say cat was nope, it was Doodle time. All right, I checked. All right, Doodle time. Good job. All right, let's do another one. Okay, let's do this thing. Are you guys' chat's not showing up? Let me check. That might be the settings. Let's see. Live chat.
I'm just gonna use my amazing drawing skills right now.
No, you guys are showing up. I see you guys. The people who are saying I'm not showing up. I see you guys. Nope, you guys are showing up. All right. All right, the next one is going to be, all right, Elena, you're going to draw that one. See that?
Oh, how do you erase like a Lego whole thing? Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, red team put 1 point. Okay, you're going to draw this one.
Okay.
All right, let's do this thing. You got 1 minute.
Did you start it now?
Yeah, gotta restart. All right, started. Oh, that was an old one. She's going to do a different one. This is the one right now. Here, I'm going to turn the opacity down. She got 42 seconds. Somebody said bread. It's not bread, but it's close. Okay, somebody put toast, but they spelled it Toast. So that was the answer. Soft loves. No, wait, Rosie Chowdhury said that first. Okay, she said Rosie Chowdhury. Chowdhury. You said it first. All right. What team are you on, Rosie Chowdhury? Yeah, it was toast. All right, red team gets 2 points. Ooh, red team showed up today and they were not playing around. All right, Elena, we're gonna get a little bit harder. You can do this, Elena. We're gonna do.
I got the skills to pay the bills.
We're gonna get a little bit difficult. Too easy.
Under pressure, I just get a little nervous. But believe me, I can draw amazing.
Yeah, let me draw amazing. All right, let's do this one. You're gonna do this.
What? Okay. Okay. No one's gonna guess that
you're
word,
right,
though.
You're right. You're gonna say UFO. All right, you're gonna guess. You're gonna try this one.
Okay.
All right, let's go, boys. We got 59 seconds on the clock. Let's go. This is hard, guys. The chat time delay.
Hard. Oh God. How do you? Oh my God! How do you draw this?
You don't get no reference.
Oh God! Wait, can I look up?
No, you gotta do it.
Fine.
You got 33 seconds.
Maybe I can do the. Shoot! I don't even remember the. Oh my God! I don't remember anything. Okay, maybe if I do this and then
Eiffel Tower. Somebody said it.
okay,
Soft loves. You got it. Good job,
I was
soft
gonna try
loves.
to draw the French flag, but I suck it. I'm sorry.
What time?
My
What team are
knowledge
you on?
is poor.
Soft love. That was good, bro. I would never have guessed that. 10 out of 10. Soft loves.
Oh, is that red team again?
What team are you on? White. Okay, they're on white. That's my team. Yeah, let's go. My team. My team wins. I don't gotta draw nothing. I get to take a nice spot day. You guys are treating teacher here. You're treating me, all right? So you guys are my team. All right, Elena. Let's
I
step
guess
it
I got
up.
put to work and I have
Let's
no
step it up,
points, but
Elena.
okay.
Yeah, Elena gets put to work. She's not getting none of this.
Oh wait, what? You're stepping it up? Eiffel Tower wasn't hard enough.
All right, let's go, guys.
What is this?
The Statue of Liberty.
Oh my god.
No, don't worry about it. Let's
Can
go.
we tell them what category it is?
No,
Oh,
y'all
okay,
gotta guess. I
fine.
believe in Elena's art abilities. Can you put a point for white team?
Yeah, I did. Is it not showing up?
No, did you put
Oh,
it in
it's
white?
on the side.
Okay, that's fine. I know.
You thought I put it in white. That's funny. Okay. Am I going now?
It's the team that
Oh.
shows up that gets the points. I swear to God, you guys gotta encourage your teammates to come to game night.
I'm
Because
going now.
game nights are where you get the most points, guys. I swear to God. It's one team won just because of one game night. By 1 point. All right, go ahead, Elena. You got 57 seconds, 56 seconds.
Oh god, this is terrible.
Oh, Elena, that looks so good. Elena, no, don't rewind. Oh, yeah, that looks super good, bro.
Stop, you're making me laugh.
Are you good? That's 10 out of 10, bro. That's 10 out of 10.
I don't remember what he looked like. Oh god, this is terrible. Okay, I need to start over.
No, you only have 30 seconds left. Give them something.
Shoot. Can I write words?
No.
I can't.
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, they got it?
Yeah. Rosie Chowdhury, you did it again. All right, red team gets another point. How did you know? I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious that you got Abraham Lincoln from that. Bro, that's a circle with a piece of paper next to it. What is this?
I was gonna try to put emancipation proclamation.
She got it. Wow, that was good. I think Rosie, she was on red team. Wow, she really showed up and she showed out for red team. Okay, Panda Tiger said he got it first, so I'm gonna scroll up and check, but I'm pretty sure it was Rosie because I was very shocked. I was like, no way. Okay, I saw Old Man, which was kind of close. No, it was Rosie Chowdhury, then Panda Tiger. So Panda Tiger did it one after them. It was really close, though. It was really close. All right, Elena. Let's do this one. We're getting harder today. We're going to get super hard. Yeah, that's right, boys. We're going to get it hard. The first team to 5 points wins, by the way. All right. Try that. Oh, yeah. This is going to be good.
No. I had to do a project on this, and I had to draw this thing many times and failed many times, and still. Okay, am I going now? Okay.
All right, and start. 5 points, guys. That's a lot of points. Oh yeah, Lana, that looks good. I believe green team and orange team are tied right now. That's where I think is going on. Green team and orange team are tied. Oh, somebody said USA. Okay. I'm reading it. And somebody put US. I thought it was us, but I'm going to give it to him. Brian Munoz. You won. What is your team? What state is that? I think she was drawing Florida. I'm not going to lie. All right. No, it was the United States. Earth.
I wish I had to draw a globe and then like zoom in.
Munoz, his name was Munoz. And what team are you on? Orange team.
John.
Ooh, orange team. Yo, if orange team gets the 5 points, there's no coming back from that. All right, put 1 point from orange team. All right. You guys are good. Like, I would never guess these. I would be, I don't know. I love your drawings, by the way. They're good.
I can't do it under pressure, okay?
All right. Okay, let's get hard. Elena,
Then I also can't do
this one. This is gonna be good.
Huh? Oh, okay. I was basically already drawing this.
All right. You got it for the. All right. 1 minute. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Oh yeah, Leno, you got to update red. They got 3, but you can do that later after this. All right, she got 51 seconds. Somebody said candle. Yeah, I'm gonna update red in a second. Potato. You guys are close. Okay, I see some potatoes. I see some rocks. I see some sponge.
What if they never had?
No, I believe in these people. They know. They know. They just need a little time. I see Mr. Potato. Somebody got it. Mr. Potato Head. Jada, you got it. Jada's a person of culture. You gotta know. Mr. Potato Head was my game, bro. I was mixing the lips with the eyeballs. It was my game. I don't think y'all know about that Mr. Potato Head life.
I was like,
yeah, it's Mr. Potato Head. Yeah. All right, Jada, what team are you on? Elena, can you? Oh, red team's got 3. Yeah.
yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, Cloud Sapphire knows about the potato head. They know about all that. Good. Orange team 2 point. Ooh, orange team. Oh my god. Guys, orange team won last game. Last semester. Y'all cannot okay, love orange team, but I do not want to drop more orange merch. All right. Come on, guys. Orange team won last time. They won last semester. Let me see. Elena, I want to motivate you guys. Okay. So this was the artwork that orange team requested. They requested an Among Us theme picture. So this is the one they got. If you guys want to design a poster for your own, this is the main character, Ose. And so they wanted Among Us theme. And so if you guys want this, you gotta win. You gotta win for your team. All right, Lena, let's go. Hold on, sorry about that. All right, there you go. All right. So far, orange 2, red 3. You guys get first to 5 wins, all right? It's gonna get hard. I'm gonna get a hard one. All right. Yeah, no right.
What is it? Oh, okay. Okay. I think I got it. Okay.
We would have had 3 if you saw my Eiffel Tower. No, I read it. I went to the chat, boys. I went to the chat this time. There was no Eiffel Tower.
Okay. I think I got it. All right.
You guys ready? All right. Save your energy, guys. This one's gonna be hard.
Okay.
All right, you get 58 seconds. 57 seconds. Like, looks. Yes. Okay, guys, it shows up in my chat differently. So you guys, it takes a while to load. So you guys might see it. You said it first, but it shows up in my chat differently. I'm going based on my chat, guys.
Oh God.
All right, Elena, you got 30 seconds. That looks great, Elena. Okay, somebody says square, Minecraft bag, sandcastle, ship, vegetable, cigarette lighter, carrot, and UFO.
Oh God, dude.
Canvas, buttons, dishwasher, house, dishwasher, nature, zombie.
Maybe you
and
should join the
makeup, zombie, lock and key, teenager, utensils, landscape, toilet, cooking, zombie, back pain. All right, makeup, keys, coffee, utensils.
Oh, they're not gonna get this.
Silver utensils. Oh my God, what is that? Toilet paper. Okay, I was it. All right, I'm gonna give you one clue, and you guys get 30 seconds to guess. You get 30 seconds to guess with this one clue. So, Elena can't draw anymore, but somebody said it, deodorant. Somebody said it, deodorant. Brian Munoz got it again. It is deodorant.
Wait, what team was he again?
Brian Munoz. Were you on white team? I can't remember.
I think
it was orange team, I think.
Yeah.
All right, orange team 3 points. Orange team's catching up with red. Guys, come on, we can do it. Oh my God. That was the deodorant. See, he was stinky though. He was like, you see the stink, and then the deodorant was coming in there. Yeah, it was definitely
sound logic. Okay?
Brian
in my head.
All
I'm just gonna get it on the paper, okay?
All right, let's do this one. Elena, this is gonna be good. This one. This is hard.
Wait, let me see. Even harder than okay, I got this. Oh God. Okay.
All right, I believe in you guys. I believe in this. This is gonna be fun.
Okay, I got it.
All right. 59 seconds and start. Oh, it goes off the corner of the page. It's still there. White team. All right. 50 seconds. Okay. Pan, No. Purple's cries. Pan, spoon, ping pong, spoon, egg, spoon, pan, bacon, egg, magnifying glass, magnifying soup, pan, ping pong stick, eggs and bacon, eggs, scrambled eggs. Somebody said it. Briono Brando. You got it. I'm so sorry, guys. I read like a English, like a second grader. I am butchering your names. Briono, Briono Brando. I'm so sorry. I know I said your name wrong. What team are you on? You got it. He said, "Yay!"
What team is it?
I'm letting him put it in there. Oh, he said red team. All right, red team is close. Okay, red team, you're coming back for the comeback. I see you. I've been here for
This
years.
is match
The
point,
team.
so I guess.
All right, match point. This is for all the money. There can still be, but I'm gonna raise the stakes a little bit. I'm gonna raise the stakes for the other teams that aren't on. You can get 2 points. You can get 2 points with this one. I think it's just a little bit fair. I think red team. There's a lot of people red team here today. So if you, this next one's gonna be super hard. You can get 2 points from this one. I think this is hard.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, I think that's hard.
Okay. Let's do this one. All right. See, I think it's because red team's really active. We have every so often we have a super active class. This semester it was green team, orange team, and red team was kind of medium active. But last semester it was orange team. Orange team was super active. Blue team was super active. Red team was still kind of active. So I feel like there's certain teams. I don't know if it's just a combination of people, but some teams are just more active than others. I don't know. All right.
I got this, guys.
Okay. The next one is. All right, we're gonna start. Go ahead. I believe in you guys. This is for 2 points. So you're still in the game. 2 points. This is the one, guys.
Oh, god.
This one's super hard. Yeah, red always comes to class. Come on, green. Okay, I see planet, birth, beans, earth, frown, crying, emoji, earth, beans, bacon, crying, tattoo, sad face, earth, planets, space, solar system, planet, Saturn, space, solar system, galaxy, solar system, a lot of solar system, planet, solar system, Milky Way, space, solar system, universe, solar system, sad face, solar system, galaxy, planets, Milky Way, stars, galaxy, solar system, space, Milky Way, universe, solar system, Venus, galaxy, Mercury, black hole. Somebody did it. Black hole. Your Brigit Bannon Entertainment. You got it. It was black hole. I'm surprised, Lynn. That was smart. I was just gonna do a wish. All right, Megan Black Hole Entertainment. You got it. It was black hole. What team are you on? That was for 2 points. That was for a lot of money right there. All right, You're bringing Back Tang Entertainment Coffee. What team are you on? You did great things, buddy. That was hard. Purple team! All right, purple team, you get 2 points. Purple team are my underdogs. I'm rooting for you guys all the way. I so am. I want you guys to make a comeback and kill the game. I think I'm going to try to extend the game to next week because I want to have a few more competitions. I think competitions are fun. So, yeah. Purple team! Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, stuck in the jams, bringing suckers to tears. All right, let's see. No. Yeah, this is hard. Let's see that one. What do you think?
Okay.
Yeah. You're touching the screen.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're just tapping. Wait, I'm making it worse. I'm sorry, buddy. All right. Oh, no, white team. Guys, you guys are always my number one. You guys are my number one. You guys keep me from doing extra work. I love you guys. But purple team are my underdog babies. You know, like, white team, like, I love you guys. You guys are the ones I want to win. But, you know, underdogs, I got to see a soft spot for them, you know? I love me some underdogs. So I feel like they can make a comeback. It's so hard with no colors. No, if you have no colors, then you're my team. My team's the best team. Let's go. All right. It's okay because your favorite is between purple and red. What? No way. No way. I just think it would be bad if orange won again. They would have a monopoly on my art. I think that I want to have a little diversity, and orange team already won. They already got good art. All right. All right, let's do this thing. This one's gonna be hard, guys. All right, you get 49 seconds. Let's go.
Oh wait, what was it? Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going now.
All right, this is for 2 points. We're upping the stakes. We're close to the end. 2 points here. Yes, you can donate your white points. You can do that if you want. If you don't want to identify as white and you want to give your team to your points to another team, you can go ahead and do that. Just say I'm blue team. If you're white team, you can change teams. I think that's fair if you want to give your points away.
Okay. Just
All right, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. I see bacteria, I see plate, dinner, corona, table, dinner, a ring, a dinner party, a pool, trampoline, supercell, food ball, paper plate. Somebody did it. Lena Magnozabub. I think she was green team though. I'm pretty sure she was green team because she said, "Am I the only green team here?" She was green team. It was paper plate. And that was the time. Yeah, it was paper plate. Green team gets 2 points. Okay, so the playing field is evening now.
it's green team?
Yeah, green team.
I always default to like a chicken bone and like like a cheese or something whenever it's a drop food. I don't know why.
I think it's a paper plus plate. That was good, bro. That was good. You did a good job.
I know the math.
I know my math. I'm so uncreative. I would just put a plate and I would hope they get it. All right. Yeah, that was great. Paper plate. Yeah. Okay, she was green team, I'm pretty sure. Just making sure. Lemma Magzo. I'm sorry, guys. I'm the worst with names. I'm doing a terrible job. I'm pretty sure she was green team. All right, cool. All right, Elena, we're gonna get even harder. I think it's just too easy. These kids, they're just too good. Just too good. All right, let's do this one. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I got this. I'm gonna do genius move. Okay, I got this.
Genius move.
I'm gonna do
X
big brain.
game. All right, 59 seconds. Elena, she says she's a genius, so let's see if she can do this. All right, 52 seconds. Okay, Elena's going for the unconventional approach. Hey, no words.
Okay,
Did I say no words?
Fine. Okay.
Okay, I see camera. I see washing machine. I see camera. I see money. I see camera.
Oh shoot, they're not gonna get it.
They're not gonna get it. You need to.
Oh wait, I have.
All right, you get 30 seconds.
Okay, so maybe if I put the popular. No.
Okay, someone said Uno card. Someone said camera, Polaroid drawing machine, camera, light watch, lens, toast, Polaroid drawing machine, camera.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Camera, phone button, washing machine. Okay, phone button, washing machines. Okay, you're probably better off looking at the second image. The first image was really confusing. They're not gonna know what that is. All right, you gotta stop drawing now. All right, I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds.
I forgot you can't do words. No, it's gonna. It only works if you can do the words.
All right, so you guys get 30 seconds, and I'm gonna give you one hint. Okay, the word starts with an S. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Starts with an S. Someone said sprint. Someone said flash. Someone said bunker. Timer. Starts with an S, guys. It starts with an S. That's your hint. Starts with an S. Scope. Don't look at the second one. This is bad. Don't look at this.
Don't look
at the second one. Someone said slow.
You know what
Someone
I'm
said
doing.
swirl, start, whirlpool, sprint, slow motion.
Oh god, you're not gonna get it.
Sprint, sniper, screw, speed, run. Oh, so close. Slow mo.
They are getting kind of close. It's sad.
Okay. Speed, summer. All right, I'm gonna give you guys 2 more 30 seconds, and I'm gonna give you another hint because this one's hard. All right, spin, slap motion, spin. Okay, so what it is, it's definitely an action. It starts with an S, and it's 4 letters. Starts 4 letters, starts with an S, and it's a movement. It's an action. Don't look at the stuff on the side. Look at the man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna X this out.
Yeah, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Stadium, sprint. It starts with 4 letters. 4 letters. Stop, swash, sprint, sing, spin, sand, spin, swish. Oh, guys, you're so close. I'm sad. You're so close. Oh my gosh.
Nobody does this
Name
action.
Skip. Somebody did it. Rosie Chowder Hurry. You got it again. Are you red team, Rosie? Rosie Chowder Hurry. You did it again. It is Skip.
Okay, my logic was I was gonna try to do the Uno skip card, but if you don't know it's Uno, then it doesn't work.
She was trying to do the Uno skip card, but then it didn't look like Uno because she can't write Uno on it. Okay, so Rosie Chowdhury, I think you're red team. Yes. So that means that red team won the 5 points tonight. But don't erase it. We're gonna go through it. Okay. Red team wins the full 5 points. So I don't know. They could win the whole competition with this. Okay. Red team wins the 5 points. They win the 5 points for tonight. Orange team wins 3 points, and purple team and green team, they both win 2 points. All right. That's how the divisions were done today. So you guys won a lot of points. You people who showed up, they showed out. All right. You guys won a lot of points, and now your teacher is hungry, and she's gonna go eat some food. And I want to say that I love you guys, and I had lots of fun tonight. So thank you guys so much. You're amazing.
Ever new drawing doodles can be so stressful.
Yes, poor Elena. I used her. I totally was like, Elena, you gotta help me tonight. She got no say in this. So good night, everybody. I'm going to go eat food. All right, bye everybody. I hope you had as much fun as I did. This was awesome. Oh, the prizes are points for your team. So there's an overall competition. The point prizes are up here. So I will update you guys on who won the competition next week, and you guys will get a few things. You get to design your own. You get your own homework based on the Discord. There's a lot of things. You guys get a lot.
Keep coming to Nita's classes because maybe one day you'll get as good as me.
Oh yeah, Lena, she's the goat. You could tell. I've been teaching her all these years. All right, bye everybody. Bye bye. All right.